Well, hello there. How you doing? I hope you're feeling well. This is the new Linkage collection from Genevieve Swimwear, and I have in my hands to show you a beautiful crossover style. Here it is, girls. Isn't that gorgeous? It's classic black and white linkages. I think it's a rather timeless print, a little bit retro perhaps as well, but quite an elegant classic print. And I love that it's got, the black and white coloring is classic as well. This is a gorgeous piece. It's a little bit special, isn't it, with that crossover front? I'm a big fan of a crossover because I think it suits many shapes, but it's really flattering with all those diagonal lines to lengthen our shapes as well and highlight our waists. And if we haven't got a waist, the diagonals and the tucks and the gathers will help to visually create one. So let me show you how that works. So there's linkage. You can see it's classic black and white. Will team brilliantly with black resort wear, white resort wear, and they're available in the resort wear section at Genevieve Swimwear to wear with these. But also just a black rashi if you're wanting some extra sun protection with this one as well. Now, the crossover here, they're a little bit tricky to explain. So let me show you. In the front, if I just gently pull it apart, you'll see how the bust cups are kind of independent of each other because of that movement. So it is quite a deep V neckline on it as well. So you really do need to have a reasonable size bust cup to get into this one and wear it well. It's not for a small bust. This one would start from a D cup, I would say, and comfortably go up to an E, possibly even an F, because it's also got this added depth underneath the cup to bring that under bust area of the cozy nice and high up into your armpit area to give you good side bust support as well. It's a bit va-va-voom, this one. I think it's very resort, lazing by the pool and on the beach as well. Now, those straps also are fully adjustable and they're decent sizes, right? That's about 1.5 centimeters wide. These are clips that are made of plastic, even though they look like metal. They're great plastic, durable plastic. It's like a copper color. And the reason they're not made of metal is because in the sun, if they heat up, they're going to burn you, right? So very thoughtful there, but a lovely detail. You adjust them, they slide up and down just like you would your bra strap. So hello, easy for us to do, right? We know all about that. Now, back to the front area. I did show you how the bust works. So you know that kind of, it will never come apart because of this webbing. And I'll show you that when we go inside the cozy. But I just wanted to show you how the bust works and see there that the overlapped fabric panel comes across the front and tucks into the side seam there with these lovely gathers. Now that happens on both sides. There are some gathers there as well. Now what those gathers do, you might be able to just make it out because the print is the master of disguise, but those gathers create just a little bit of these gentle folds of fabric across the bottom tummy area as well. So if you are a little bit tummy conscious, that's another way to put your mind at ease because the print together with the folds are quite disguising and offer good coverage for you. So something to keep in mind if you're a bit tummy conscious. Beautiful gathers in the side seam for you. Now at the back, you've got a nice high back, which also helps with bust support as well. So you get bust support from adjustable straps that come in that you can tighten, as well as whatever is inside the cozy in the bust area, and a higher back because it comes in underneath the arms a little bit higher to give you more bust support, okay? Now, speaking on the inside, before I do that, this is called a mid-rise leg and it offers good bum coverage too, girls. So it's not a skimp and it's not super low. Now, on the inside, let's have a look. This is where crossovers get very interesting to have a look at. Okay, so we've got that little bit of webbing, that's power mesh, that will help to keep the cups a little bit together, but also give them enough flexibility to move independently with that lovely deep V neckline. And you can see this shiny fabric here. That's actually, see how that clicks? This is padding that actually offers a nice smooth outline on the outside when you wear it, but also just a little bit of form and structure. Do you see that? That cup is doing it all by itself. I'm not pushing it out. So that's a beautiful detail as well. Now underneath, running across in the front is this, which is a very wide and sturdy underbust elastic. So quite unusual to find in a crossover, some good bust support like that. So that is built in for you. And at the back, it is also fully lined. In the front, we've got more power mesh coming across the tummy area. Now, power mesh is not something that's going to super sucky in your tummy area, but it will offer a little bit more support for your tummy. I'd like to think of it as like a half a size roughly. So beautiful details in this cozy, in the linkage fabric, which is also pool tough, right? So made to withstand a chlorinated environment better than regular swimsuit fabric. Of course, you still have to look after it, rinse it out in cold water as soon as you can and dry it flat in the shade. Don't put it in the washing machine, just look after it, a nice hand wash. But then also keep in mind that it might be pool tough, but it's not spa tough. Nothing is spa tough. Spas with the high heat and lots of chemicals will just degrade any swimwear, no matter what you pay for it. Eventually it will. So a lot faster than other environments like a pool. So C-Res, Pool Tough fabric, gorgeous linkage, and this crossover comes in sizes 10 to 22. And like I said earlier, you need a bit more bust fullness for this one. I'd start at a D and go up to an E, possibly even an F. Be lovely. Now, if you're not sure of your size, there is a size chart so you can measure up. But if you still have questions about that, and that's absolutely fine, ask away. Ask the team at Genevieve Swimwear, because they really want you to feel fabulous and get it right. Because online shopping is a bit tricky like that. You don't want too many returns backwards and forwards. That's a pain in the butt, and it costs a lot of time as well as a bit of money. So ask away, ask your questions. At the bottom of the page, you'll find a contact us link. Click that and it'll tell you the two ways in which you can reach out and get your questions answered: email and phone. So don't forget to do that. Don't hesitate at all. Get out there and enjoy your summers in this beautiful linkage print. Team it with your black or your white resort wear and black rash vest for extra sun protection, particularly in our harsh Aussie summers. So thanks so much. There's a lot more to show you. I better get cracking. See you.